Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a 279E. I can't remember when I played last time with this vehicle, and I just want to see how this tank feels in 2025, right? Isn't it interesting? I believe it is. Meanwhile, the tank in the index page is rated 4.5. It's not ideal. There is some annoying things like getting armor wrecked frontally, and this tank is very much afraid of the big boy penetration guns, right? And overall, the amount of the focus that you get with this tank is absolutely crazy. Also, keep this in mind, fellas. If you are a drop hunter, use the calendar in the index page. You will see whenever there are drops, and you won't miss absolutely anything. Check it out daily or check it out weekly, because whenever something comes out, we are instantly adding everything there. That being said, mine's standard battle. Let's have some fun with 279E, shall we? So the first things first, the tank is extremely powerful. What you need to do with this vehicle, you need to hold down to the best of your ability, right? And then life is pretty decent, to say that the least. All you need to do, you need to make your angle more steeper, so it is significantly harder to penetrate you, and if you are into the situation like this, then you are just chilling and enjoying yourself, right? As an example, in this situation, there is nothing what folks like 430 could do for us whenever we are on the higher, whenever we are fixing the angle, right? There is nothing what 430 you can do. And yes, as you can see, we are being pretty aggressive and we are trying to annoy the enemy forces playing in this area. We are not panicking too much, we are just doing whatever we need to do. I have a big suspicion that Fava is sitting right there, and it is completely understandable. Meanwhile, I really want to maybe even go on top of the hill. Do I care about the top of the hill? Maybe not so much. Okay, hear me out. I am relocating a bit. I made a decision to just simply say thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much, sir. Let's go and say hi for object 452K. Let's see. Do we have a good enough angle to play here? Do we have a good enough angle to play here? Good, I am getting involved, as you can see yourself. We are not giving up, we are going brrr like there is no tomorrow. Good, very, very nice. And we are just using our sick armor to beat the living crap out of this unlucky bastard. Is he unlucky? In my humble opinion, he is. Ooh. If I would be in his place, I would say, you know, assembly, store, tank my butt. There is a 279E that came and just slapped the living crap out of me. That is straight up disgusting. At least that's what I think this gentleman should have thought, right? So, looking from the first glance where this tank goes, it is feeling pretty powerful, fellas. You need to know which tanks you can approach and which tanks you can't approach. It is very important thing. So for example, now picking against the 268 version 5 is kind of stupid, not gonna lie. And the main reason why is it kind of stupid, just because this guy has a very, very, very good penetration, right? But once again, we are feeling pretty okay, if you would ask me. We have done the things properly. So far, we haven't lost that many hit points. And please keep this in mind that we are using the standard equipment as well. So if I would be running Bond or experimental equipment, we could make the tank significantly more powerful, if you know what I mean. Okay. Hello there, 430U. How is your day going? He's realizing that I am flanking him at this point in time. That's okay, not a big deal. What I need to do, I need to try to hit this DBV. Unfortunately, he managed to penetrate us as well, which is definitely not what I was looking for, but it is how it is. And now we need to eliminate the 430U. I am aiming like a kaku. I need to admit that my aim is absolute pile of kaku, fellas. That is on me. A bit slower brain, if I can say so. But that is okay. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes I need a bit of the time to warm up for that, right? It's fine. It is fine. Now, can we do something for 780? This is the question. Beautiful, very, very nice shot towards the 780. Very, very good. I kind of want to make pressure for him, and I am kind of afraid to make pressure. Meanwhile, Arta is slapping us very, very hard. That is understandable. And now I want to survive this. I do not really want to get slaughtered by Fava sitting in the back or by the Arta. Also, very important thing to highlight where this tank goes. You are pretty much fighting against the super heavies all the time. And what that means it is very, very much recommended to have plenty of the heat ammunition, right? It's no brainer. 320 millimeters of penetration is plenty to shred everyone in the face. It is plenty. I mean, it's not 340, but it's alright. Okay, what is the proper play? How we could get more involved? Because more I think about it, more I want to just simply make pressure like this. What I would love to do, I would love to go for a blind shot like so. You never know when enemy Arta would be sitting over there. Okay, and object completely relocated. That's not that bad. Let's see. Our team is winning by huge margin. What that means? What that means, fellas, if enemy team is winning by the huge... if enemy team is losing by the huge margin, that I would love to make a bit more pressure. Right? I believe it's no-brainer. Let's go in. If I die, I will be dead. What can you do? Cry every time, right? Cry every time. Okay, if this gentleman will shoot, which he might very, very, very soon, we are just going to eliminate him. It's okay. I don't really want to get proxy spotted here. I really want to peek. I really, really, really want to peek. Hello. Beautiful. 450. That's great. Yeah, game over. It's fine. We have done a good job, fellas. We have done a good job. I need some time to remember how to play with this vehicle, and now there is nothing on the line. It's not like we are playing for marks and we need to go on the full try-hard mode. And in the same time, come on, 6,000 combined is not the score that I would be crying for, and I would say, oh no, this is the worst performance. What are we even talking about? 6,000 is great for any tank. So everything is Gucci, everything is alright, fellas. We are chilling and we are enjoying ourselves. First game done. Oh, would you look at this? 4,000 damage, 1,700 assisting damage. We are okay. We are getting Confederate medal, which is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. We are second by experience. We are first by the damage, and we got 71,000 profits as well. Although profits are coming from completing the mission. If not the mission, there would be no profits to be made. Okay, round number 2, Live Oak Standard Battle. I could maybe be silly goose and go through the middle of the field under the bridge, but I don't really feel like it is the best choice, right? That being said, instead of doing that, what we need to do, we need to be making pressure in the city, and hopefully we are going to find some tanks that can't penetrate us so easily. Now, the problem with a city play, at least in this map, is I cannot make my hull steeper, right? It is just not really an option, and there isn't positions like this, unfortunately. So we can't play hull down. If we are going to be peeking somewhere, we are going to be peeking in a way that enemy team can actually penetrate us, which is unfortunate, but here you go. That's what we are dealing with. That's okay. And maybe I could even consider not to make that much pressure here, but do I want to? I kind of want to just go in and say, brr. This is what I'm thinking about, honestly. This is what I'm thinking about. Mr. Panzer, good, good, good. This is a bit of the meatball for us. Plenty of the forces, fellas. Plenty. Panzer is sitting here, good. We are slapping him for 400. And once again, our mission is just to make the angle that it is hard to deal with for enemies. Beautiful. We want to allow our IS-7 to peek here as well. It is a team play after all, right? It is a team play after all. Quite bad shot for E5, but that's okay. We don't need to cack our pants. We are feeling okay. And I am considering to make pressure. Good timing. IS-7 took one for the team. Good. And now we are going in. Now, pay attention to this 705A. 705A doesn't have the best penetration with a gold. That being said, we are going to feel relatively comfy here. He's penetrating us with APs. Oh no, bad call, bad call. This is the moment whenever you can go and F yourself. If you are meeting the tanks like E4, that's it. Game over. There is absolutely nothing what I can do about this. Luckily, he's side scrapping, which he can't do in reality, so that is a great stuff. Now, whenever you play with a 279E, E4 is death sentence for you. You do not want to mess with tanks like E4. You just do not want to do. You see E4, especially E4 that is willing to shoot the gold ammunition, you do not look to that direction, you do not look to that side, and you are pretty much trying to do everything what you physically and possibly can to avoid it, if you know what I mean. You don't want to mess with the big boys like this. You just do not want to do that. Meanwhile, oh yes, E100 made a decision to go like so. I am missing every neat shot to the Type 71, which is quite sad thing, but let it be. He would have a hard time penetrating us anyways, I would say, so it doesn't really bother me that much, it's okay, and we are losing the other side, which is a bit of the issue and a bit of the problem, if you would ask me. Meanwhile, E5, I could not penetrate him in this way, to be fair with you, so that was kind of silly, it's okay. All Gucci. Hard game. Very, very hard game. Definitely not the map where I would be extremely excited playing 279E. I mean, nevertheless, we are going to be okay and we are going to be fine. Nevertheless, we are going to be alright. Now, Mr. E4 may be sitting here. I need to find a way how I can make pressure. I need to find a way how I can make pressure here, fellas. Beautiful shot into the cupola of the E4 or E5, sorry. Good, good, good. We are trying to fix this game to the best of our ability, fellas, and we are not sitting very well. 705A is in perfect position. He's side scrapping here around the corner. I don't really think I can do too many bad stuff for him, you know? I don't feel like I could be slapping him that easily. No. That's rough. And the thing is, if I am making pressure, which I definitely could, there is other issue. There is other issue, fellas. Okay, listen, I am loading high explosives to lit him on fire. This is literally the strategy, believe me or not. I am loading high explosive to lit this mother trucker on fire. If we are going to be lucky, we are going to be doing that, right? 4 to 11, that's unfortunate. Okay. Not much what we can change in this situation, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to say that we have a choice, that we could do something, that we would be able to win this game. No. Enemy team was significantly better. They have played better World of Tanks. And the main reason why so, that was a perfect decision from their side to make pressure like this to clear our team, and after that, rest is history, right? So that was a very, very good decision from their side. I am in complete green category. He can penetrate me without any problems and without any issues whatsoever, and I am dead meat. I did my best, honestly. There is nothing what you can do about that. When you have no team, you have no team. Doesn't matter which tank you are playing, you are a dead meat. It's okay. And we are back with a defeat. 3,100 damage, that's all we managed to get. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, it was rough. E4 did a massive job here, if not this E4 we could have been a bit more aggressive, but it is how it is, not much what we can change about that. Also, a really important thing where the 279E goes, which people need to understand, right, is that everything is changing very much depending on the tank that you are facing. As an example, if it happened to be that you have met E4 with the APs, it's already pretty bad, okay? It is already pretty bad. So pretty much what you need to do whenever you are playing tanks like this, you need to make angle like this. If it happened to be that you met E4 that is shooting gold, yeah, it is rough. But in the same time, you know, I would not say that this tank is not so competitive or this tank is a biggest pile of caco. I would never ever say so. The most important thing whenever you play with the tanks like this is knowledge against what kind of players you can pick and against what kind of players you can show dominance, right? This is the most important thing, fellas. It is super duper hyper turbo important. Keep this in mind. Depending on the tank which you can bully and which you can't. Because this one against the, let's say tier 8s, all of the tier 8s can go and eat Kaku whenever they see 279E, right? So you kind of want to have a matchmaking where there is very, very little of the triangles in the game, if you know what I mean, right? Or where you are the top dog in the field, you are top tier, and then you can say, hoo-ha! You know, this is what you want. Okay, now, making pressure here is kind of stupid because we are defeating all the purpose of our armor layout. This is not the position where we want to be playing. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the Golf 1, and the main reason why so, because it should work the finest for us. We should be able to be peeking here and slapping every and each gentleman that is playing in this area, right? This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Now, the main mission, obviously, Esterva will be super annoying. That being said, we are going to say hello for this gentleman, and we will make sure that we are going to slap him in the face. He doesn't even care. That is not bad. And it's under... I hate when situation is looking like this, because this ally is bigger pain in the ass than the enemy itself. I kid you not. This is not a good thing for us, fellas. And you know, this gentleman doesn't do anything bad, or he doesn't do this on purpose, you know? This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that some positions and some situations like this are just simply straight up annoying. Now, we are playing a losing battle over there. We are trying to fight against Esterva that is capable of hunting the cupolas of ours without bigger problems whatsoever, right? And I truly hope that our Kapaza will relocate from here, right? This is exactly what I am looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Obviously, Artas are very much annoying, not much what we can change about that, but we can definitely eliminate Esterva. We are going to be okay. Good. Would you be so kind? Good. Finally, guy made a decision to escape from here, so now we can be gaming, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Our mission is to hold this position, and our mission is not to allow E5 to be so aggressive and to be slapping the Esterva over there as well, right? I hope that our Artas, maybe they would be able to slap the living crap out of this gentleman. That would be great, and that would be amazing, but once again, a lot of things are depending on the luck, right? And on the RNG. We are aiming well, but what's from that we are aiming well if it is kind of impossible to hit the gentleman? Very hard. Very hard. Extremely hard. Smart play by the Esterva, not gonna lie. Smart play by Esterva, fellas. I cannot even penetrate it, or what? I mean, what a good dance. What a good dance. I appreciate this gentleman. Honestly, that is a great play. No, dance for me, and dance for me, and dance for me. I have a shot. Do you want to dance? Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me, my man. We can have a great time together. Now, you see, in this type of situation, we are holding very, very powerful line. We are doing a great job over there, and we are just making sure that enemies would regret their life choices. And this is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need in the end of the day, right? So this is what we want. Now, there is an easy angle that we would be able to penetrate, but the problem is that this we just simply need to hit where we are aiming, and that is definitely an issue, fellas. That is definitely an issue. Come on. Luckily for us that this game is long one, right? What that means it's not very clear our team is winning or our team is losing. It takes quite some time for us to get the things done, so that is a positive and that is a good thing. Meanwhile, Arta slapped us, it's okay, we are fixing our tracks, we are fine, and hopefully now we should and we could be able to eliminate this guy. Maybe, we'll see. Cupola shot beautiful, very, very nice. At this point in time, we do not have standard ammunition left, so we need to figure out the different strategies over there, right? And by saying the different strategies, I mean we want to kind of be making pressure here. We have enough hit points and we want to get involved. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now it is clear that our team is winning, right? Now it is clear. The situation doesn't look as good as the Type 71, so powerful, so powerful. We are just making the angle hard to penetrate for this mother trucker, and we are going to be just fine. Good. He messed up, he made an angle more flat, it's okay. We are allowing our T-57 to clip the living crap out of him, that's good. And all we need to do at this point in time is we need to eliminate this STI. Right, high explosive on, good. And after this we are dealing with Fava and Starva, and all we need to do, we need to be making a hardcore pressure up front, and we are going to be just fine, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. So all and all, score-wise, this game wasn't the finest. It was very, very annoying to play, and probably the worst case scenario for us, at least at first, was unfortunately we couldn't play in this position as well as we wanted to, but this is completely fine. What can you do? You know, it is a team game after all, and every and each of us are trying to do our best. Sometimes it goes very, very well, and sometimes not so much. All we are doing here is we are making a hardcore pressure to the middle of the field for obvious reasons, right? We want to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. And hopefully we are going to get a bit of the assisting damage. As you can see, we are just simply making a hardcore pressure here. I don't even care about this Progetto, I kid you not. He has no hit points, so he is kind of irrelevant for us. And our team will eliminate him anyways from the game. Have you noticed the thing that he did not penetrate us twice into the side? That sounds like his problem, don't you think so? And now, the best bit of all of this, he should be sitting right there. And he is officially dead meat. Beautiful. I am going to be dancing for him, so he is going to enjoy his experience beyond belief, and game over. I'm very unhappy about the score that we have here, right? But I think overall, I don't feel like we played like a big pile of cacos, okay? I don't feel like we played very, very bad here. Maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive, especially when the buildings fall and whatnot, but this is the score and this is the performance, right? Could be definitely better, but could be worse as well. Do I think that this tank is bad in 2025? No. You just need to know which tanks can penetrate you easily, which tanks can't. All in all, 2,900 damage, that's pathetic. 700 assisting damage, kind of sad, honestly, but it is how it is. Second by experience, third by the damage. That game wasn't okay. And our average performance with this tank is 3,300 damage and 800 assisting damage. Now, this score as a whole is pathetic, okay? I am pretty sure I can, if I would do another 3 games with a 279E, my score would be 4,000 damage plus and whatnot. But this is World of Tanks, and this is the games which you could have. For example, second game, it's 15-5, right? This battle, unfortunately, maybe I could have done different decisions and whatnot. But that's what we have, no excuses. Today I played like a Kako, and I can answer into your question very, very easily. Does the 279E, is it still good in 2025? Absolutely, fellas. With a bit better matchmaking and with a bit of the tier 8s, we would be feeling like a kidney in the fat. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow with some interesting video. Let's put that in this way. Skill is out for today. Peace.